Are you ready? Let's talk. Let's sit down and talk about your time, your hard-earned energy, and your peace of mind as you face or enter your retirement years. Because, my friends, when you reach this stage of life, time is your most valuable asset. It is your ultimate currency. You cannot afford to waste it on things that complicate your life, drain your focus, or cause you needless frustration. Now, many of you who are transitioning out of a full-time career, or maybe you are stepping into a consulting role, managing a small passion business, or trying to organize a complex family estate, have heard about a software tool called ClickUp. They call it the Everything app for work. They promise you that it will magically organize your life, eliminate a dozen other tools, and put everything right at your fingertips. But you are asking the question, is ClickUp actually a godsend for my retirement years? Or is it a trap that is going to steal my joy and my time? What are the true pros and cons? I want you to take a deep breath, look at your situation realistically, and understand the problem. The core problem here is work sprawl and mental clutter. When you are trying to manage a new venture, coordinate a volunteer project, or just handle your personal investments, you find your information scattered everywhere. You have a note on a legal pad here, an email over there, a spreadsheet on your computer, and a calendar hanging on the wall. It's exhausting. It creates this profound fear, a very real fear, that you are going to let something critical drop through the cracks. You worry that you'll forget an important financial deadline, lose track of a client's project, or misplace a vital document. And that fear drives you to look for a solution. You think, if I just buy this one software program, everything will be perfect. But I need you to stand in your truth and look at the pros first, because ClickUp does have some undeniably powerful benefits. First of all, let's talk about your money. ClickUp offers one of the most generous free options on the market. If you are on a fixed income or watching your business expenses like a hawk, you can use a massive amount of this platform without ever paying a single dime. That is a huge plus. Second, it truly does bring things together. If you are tired of switching between a word processor for your notes, a spreadsheet for your data, and a calendar for your dates, ClickUp combines them. You can write out your personal standard operating procedures, track your tasks, and view your schedule all in one single place. It adapts to you. If your eyes prefer looking at a clean list, you can view your tasks as a list. If you are a visual person who loves a calendar view or a color-coded board, you can click a button and see your entire project laid out exactly how your brain works. It is incredibly flexible, and it eliminates the need to pay for 4 or 5 different software subscriptions. For a retiree trying to keep an organized, streamlined operation, that sounds like absolute heaven. +2. But wait, stop right there. Because we cannot talk about the pros without addressing the massive, undeniable cons that could cost you more than money. They could cost you your sanity. The biggest con of ClickUp is its overwhelming complexity. It is a double-edged sword, my friends. Because it can do absolutely everything, it means you have to set up absolutely everything. It is a completely blank canvas. When you log in for the first time, you are met with a dizzying array of buttons, spaces, folders, lists, and custom fields. For so many people, this doesn't create organization. It creates absolute analysis paralysis. Instead of actually getting your work done, you end up spending 3 weeks watching YouTube tutorials just trying to figure out how to navigate the system. Is that how you want to spend your retirement? Fighting with a computer screen? Struggling to find where you hid a simple task? No, it is not. Furthermore, because it tries to be everything to everyone, it can be notoriously heavy and slow to load. It lacks a certain polish. If you are working on an older computer, or if you rely heavily on your mobile phone while you are out enjoying your life, you are going to run into performance lag and bugs. There is nothing that drains your energy faster than sitting there watching a loading icon spin around and around when you just want to check off a simple chore. And if you run into a glitch and need help, users consistently report that navigating their customer support can be an uphill battle. So, let's look at the question you must ask yourself right now. Is ClickUp right for you? To answer that, you have to look at the maturity of your processes and what you actually need. If you are running a complex consulting business with multiple clients, deeply nested projects, and shifting timelines, then yes, investing the 2 to 4 weeks of steep learning curve to master ClickUp can pay off enormously. It will protect your business and streamline your days. But if you are a solo practitioner, if you are running a small retail shop, if you are just trying to keep track of your personal life, your volunteer hours, or basic home maintenance, ClickUp is complete and utter overkill. It is using a sledgehammer to crack a walnut. You do not need it. If you force yourself to use a tool that is too complicated for your needs, you are committing financial and emotional self-sabotage. You will end up abandoning it, feeling defeated, and ending up right back where you started. Here is your actionable takeaway, and I want you to write this down. Before you sign up for ClickUp or any project management system, you need to audit your actual needs. Do not buy into the marketing hype of the everything app. If your true problem is just that you need a clean place to write down your daily to-do list and see your appointments, stick to the simple tools. Use a basic calendar app, use Google Docs, or use a lightweight tool like Trello or Notion. If you do decide that you need the sheer horsepower of ClickUp, your action step is to use their pre-made templates. Do not try to build the system from scratch. Do not get caught up in the trap of creating 50 different automated rules and custom statuses that you will never use. Keep your spaces clean, hide the features you don't need, and ruthlessly protect your time from complexity creep.